Welcome to Story Stream channel, our story about Felix the Naughty Fox. In the heart of Sunnywood Forest lived a playful young fox named Felix. With his bright orange fur and mischievous grin, Felix was known throughout the forest for his endless pranks. While his antics often left him in fits of laughter, his forest friends didn't always find his jokes as funny. One sunny morning, Felix decided it was time for another prank. He scampered over to the riverbank, where Bella the beaver was hard at work building her dam. Felix crept quietly behind a bush, gathered a few pine cones and tossed them into the water. Bella looked up, startled.
"Who's there?"
she called, but Felix was already hiding, stifling his giggles. When Bella realized it was another of Felix's pranks, she frowned.
"Felix, you've distracted me. Now I've lost track of where to place my logs."
Felix didn't listen. He was too busy thinking about his next trick. Later that day, Felix spotted Toby the turtle sunbathing on a rock. Toby loved his peaceful afternoons basking in the warm sun. But Felix had other plans. He snuck up behind Toby and let out a loud "Boo!" Toby wobbled in shock and accidentally rolled off the rock into the muddy water.
"Felix, why do you always do this?"
Toby grumbled. Felix just laughed and darted off. Day after day, Felix's pranks continued. He swapped Lily the rabbit's carrots with dandelions, put honey on Barry the bear's favourite rock, and even tricked the birds by mimicking their songs. But one day, everything changed. It was a windy afternoon, and Felix noticed his best friend, Mia the squirrel, gathering acorns in the meadow. Felix thought it would be hilarious to tie her basket to a tree branch, so when she tried to lift it, it wouldn't budge. As Felix crept closer, the wind picked up. Suddenly, a loud crack echoed through the meadow. One of the old oak branches above Mia was breaking. Felix froze.
"Mia, watch out!"
Felix shouted, his heart racing. Startled, Mia dropped her basket and looked up. Just as the branch began to fall, Felix leaped forward and pushed Mia out of the way. A heavy branch crashed to the ground right where Mia had been standing. Mia's eyes were wide with shock.
"Felix, you saved me,"
she whispered. Felix didn't feel like laughing anymore.
"I almost hurt you with my pranks."
He admitted, his ears drooping.
"I didn't think about how my tricks could cause real trouble."
Mia placed a paw on Felix's shoulder.
"We all love to laugh, Felix, but there's a difference between a joke and a prank that can hurt someone."
Felix nodded. For the first time, he realized how his actions had affected his friends. From that day on, Felix decided to change. Instead of pranking his friends, he started using his creativity for good. He helped Bella decorate her dam with flowers, sang cheerful songs with the birds, and even organized a hide-and-seek game for everyone in the forest. His friends were amazed.
"Felix is so much fun now."
Toby said. And Felix? He found that making his friends happy was even better than pranking them. Sunnywood Forest became livelier than ever, with Felix leading the way. Felix had learned an important lesson. Laughter is best when everyone can share it. And from that day on, Felix the Fox was no longer the prankster of Sunnywood Forest. Instead, he was its brightest star. The end. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.